Bingwa wetu hapa.
Lakini wengi wanauliza ataweza kukimbia katika hii joto, na wengi wa wanariadha wanasema afadhali hiyo joto kushinda baridi, na sio ati ni joto sana, maana yake ni kama nyuzi 27 28. Hizi ni temperature ambazo wamezoea wakikimbia kule ng'ambo. Kwa hivyo tunasubiri tu, shamra zitaanza mwendo wa saa 2:03 kamili. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia kwenye uwanja wa kukimbia kuna zile taa ambazo zimewekwa kule kando, sijui kama unaweza ukaziona Nimrod. Hizo ndio taa ambazo zitakuwa ziko mbele ya Faith Kipyegon ama nyumba yake. Wale pace setters wakianza na wamalize, itakuwa ni zamu ya Faith Kipyegon kupambana na zile taa. Taa zikiwa mbele yake yamaanisha ya kwamba rekodi haipati. Taa zikiwa nyuma yake yamaanisha ya kwamba ako sawa. Kwa hivyo atakuwa anaangalia zile taa, na vile alikuwa anaangalia ile screen ambayo iko kwenye stadium hapa. So tunangoja saa 3 kamili tuanze, na baada ya hapo mahali nimesimama hapa ndio Faith atakuja. Akimaliza kwa mbio pale anapitia hapa. Kuna wanahabari kama 37 hivi kutoka kote duniani. Tuko nambari 22 kufanya mahojiano naye. Kwa hivyo akimaliza atapitia hapa tuzungumze naye alafu tumalize. Na sio hapa peke yake, nafahamishwa ya kwamba kule Eldoret kuna shamra ambazo zimeanza. Wanyama, kama unanipata, sijui kunaendaje huko.
Naam, Okinyi kutoka kaunti wa Uasin Gishu, jiji hili la Eldoret ama ukipenda the City of Champion. Tayari tumeweza kuona maandalizi katika jiji hili, wale ambao wanatarajiwa kufika hapa kushuhudia mbio hizi, kumepangwa kukapangika kama vile unaona nyuma yangu, watafika hapa pia kushuhudia, na wale ambao watakuwa nyumbani, kwa sababu tuko hapa kwa udhamini wa Safaricom, tunaarifiwa kwamba wanaweza tazama kiwambo chao na pia waweze kushuhudia yale ambayo wanaweza kuangalia atakuwa yanaendelea kule Paris. Na pia Safaricom wanasema kwamba wako na ofa ambayo wanapeana, ukiwa na shilingi 4 tu unaweza nunua data ya 4GB ambayo itakuwezesha kuangalia mbio hizi kwenye simu yako ya rununu mahali popote ulipo. Hivyo basi tuko hapa Bania Square ambapo tunaarifiwa kwamba kila kitu kitakuwa kinatamba katika maeneo haya, yamepangwa yakapangika. Na Nimrod, tunasema kwamba kama haujaliona limefanyika kwa runinga ya Citizen, tambua kwamba bado halijafanyika. Tuko hapa ange kuhakikisha kwamba tunawajulisheni yale ambayo yatakuwa yanaendelea hapa katika mbio hizi ambazo zitakuwa zinang'oa nanga hapo mwendo wa saa 3. Nimrod.
Asante sana John Wanyama pamoja na Michael Kinyi, hao wakituarifu mengi kuhusiana na azma ya Faith Kipyegon ya kutaka kukimbia maili 1 chini ya muda wa dakika 4, awe mwanamke wa kwanza katika riadha kuvunja rekodi hiyo. Bila shaka tutakuwa tunatazamia ushindi wake, manake atakuwa anaiweka Kenya na bendera yake katika ngazi za kimataifa kama alivyofanya hapo awali katika ubingwa wa mara kwa mara katika mbio kadha wa kadha. Sisi hapa tunamshabikia, tunamtakia kila laheri kufikia mwendo wa saa 3 usiku. Bila shaka ni taarifa ambazo tutakupasha baadaye kwenye taarifa zetu. Sisi hapa nafikiri tumefikia kikomo, hatuna la ziada. Nasema asante kwa kutazama, na kwa wote waliofanikisha taarifa hizi tunasema shukran. Hadi wakati mwingine, kwa heri. Bingwa wetu hapa nchini Kenya
28. Hizi ni temperature ambazo wamezoea wakikimbia kule ng'ambo. Kwa hivyo tunasubiri tu, shamra zitaanza mwendo wa saa 2:15, alafu tutashuhudia mbio zikianza saa 3 kamili. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia kwenye uwanja wa kukimbia kuna zile taa ambazo zimewekwa kule kando, sijui kama unaweza ukaziona Nimrod. Hizo ndio taa ambazo zitakuwa ziko mbele ya Faith Kipyegon ama nyumba yake. Wale pace setters wakianza na wamalize, itakuwa ni zamu ya Faith Kipyegon kupambana na zile taa. Taa zikiwa mbele yake yamaanisha ya kwamba rekodi haipati. Taa zikiwa nyuma yake yamaanisha ya kwamba ako sawa. Kwa hivyo atakuwa anaangalia zile taa, na vile alikuwa anaangalia ile screen ambayo iko kwenye stadium hapa. So tunangoja saa 3 kamili tuanze, na baada ya hapo mahali nimesimama hapa ndio Faith atakuja. Akimaliza kwa mbio pale anapitia hapa. Kuna wanahabari kama 37 hivi kutoka kote duniani. Tuko nambari 22 kufanya mahojiano naye. Kwa hivyo akimaliza atapitia hapa tuzungumze naye alafu tumalize. Na sio hapa peke yake, nafahamishwa ya kwamba kule Eldoret kuna shamra ambazo zimeanza. Wanyama, kama unanipata, sijui kunaendaje huko.
Naam, Okinyi kutoka kaunti wa Uasin Gishu, jiji hili la Eldoret ama
The gun is up. And Faith Kipyegon's attempt at a sub-4-minute mile here in Paris is underway as the shield gets up in flight. You see the pace lights there. The red ones in front are being used to keep the pacers from not getting too far away. And Faith is going to be right there in that green area. As you can see them already looking around, making sure they're in the right place.
They are in formation right now. She looks comfortable, almost 200 meters in, right with the green lights. And that's where we want to see her, Paul.
These pace lights will actually change in speed over the course of it, but they are obviously pacing her to this sub-4-minute attempt. They'll also, that green light will stretch out eventually to show you her world record from Monaco 2 years ago of 4:07 and change, just to give you context of how amazing this moonshot is going to be tonight in Paris. And we're one lap down. We're looking for 409 meters at 61:55. And right on the 400, that was the 400 split at 60.2.
They've settled in, Paul, now. You can see her really comfortable and relaxed with those green lights with Grant Fisher right to her right. This is exactly the setup they wanted. They are in perfect formation.
And Diljit, every lap is different. What is it about a lap 2 of a mile?
We want to be really rhythmic here. You can see her relaxed and rhythmic.
And you see Grant Fisher right alongside Cooper Tier, the American former University of Oregon standout, settling in there right behind her. Stewie McSwain also there and right on the lights. With all this tech in terms of the shoes, the lights, the pacers, the speed suit, all coming together. And in talking with the innovation team, they felt like there were 3 things they could do to put this together. Zero wind targeting, precision formation, and that apparel that would make the difference. Here they come, halfway home.
The female pacers have stepped off, Paul, right before the 800-meter mark. She's looking nice and relaxed. This 3rd lap is the hardest lap when you're running the mile.
As they go through in 2:01.7, and you keep an eye on Faith and that green light, which is right where she wants to be, maybe a step or 2 light behind, but she is known as an amazing closer, sub-60 in her world record performance, and she ran 1,000 meters just a few weeks ago where she ran at sub-4-minute mile pace. Now with a lap and a half to go.
We're at 600 meters. Cooper Tier has moved up. They look like they're changing formation, and she was going right there with Grant Fisher.
Chase the lights, chase the pacers, chase history here in Paris. As we come down the main straightaway for the penultimate time. Look at how far she is ahead of the green lights of her world record at the bell, 3:01.84.
1 lap to go, Paul. She is digging deep now. You look at her stride opening up. She's still got great knee lift. I'm always looking for knee lift at the end of a race. She is with those green lights.
The front a little bit, but that was something that they had planned for. So this smaller group now trying to keep that wind at a minimum and keep Faith going down the backstretch for the final time.
Come on, Faith. She's going to the arms now. We've got 200 meters, Paul. Here we go.
Everybody on their feet here in Paris. Could she have even imagined as a 5-year-old running barefoot to school that she would be on this stage in front of this crowd, heading off the backstretch for the final time? Faith against the clock. The pacers step away. They begin to support as Faith Kipyegon heads towards history here in Paris as she gets under her previous world best.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 4:06.91.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And Faith Kipyegon just took one heck of a shot. And you see her surrounded by her support team. Her coach, Patrick, saying Eliud Kipchoge is there. He knows the feeling of being so close. But this is truly a moment of celebration.
Paul, this is the fastest she's ever run the mile.
It's the fastest a woman has ever run the mile.
Yes.
Joan Benoit Samuelson, the Olympic gold medalist from Los Angeles in 1984, here in support. A lot of VIPs coming here to be part of this moonshot. And you can see she has given it her all. 4:06.42 is the official time for Faith Kipyegon at the mile. And the crowd,
so much to be proud of. So much to be proud of.
And
I think she was greeted by her husband there.
Timothy Ketum, who was there to embrace her, and there's Hanuman Nakai, and working the way down this list of exceptional pacers, and there's no one with a frown on their face. Everyone celebrating the moment.
And it's a celebration indeed.
And let's check in on the celebration as we go down to Ego.
Faith. What an amazing achievement. How are you feeling right now?
Exhausted. I'm tired. Yeah, but I feel good. I've tried. That is why I was coming here to, try to be the first woman to run under 4 minutes, but I've proven that it's possible. It's only the matter time, but I think it will come to our way. If it is not me, it will be somebody else. Yeah, I know one time, a woman will run under 4. I will not lose hope. I will still go for it. And if there's not something like this, the special one, I think in normal dam or league or anything, I will still go for it. And I hope I will get it one day, one time. I want to thank all of you for coming, for cheering me up. This was really special. I did not expect to see many people, but I'm so grateful and have proved to the world that everything is possible. And Eliud did before, and I've proven that something special is coming.
You absolutely have proven that anything is possible, and your daughter is watching, as many young women are watching tonight. What do you want them to take away from this moment specifically?
I think I will tell them we are not limited. We can limit ourselves to the thoughts, but I think we are possible to try everything in our lives and prove to the world that we are strong, and we keep pushing.
Yes, absolutely. Keep pushing. You and the people in your camp too, Faith, I know your coaches, your pacers, you all see running as a team event. What do you want to say to your team right now?
I'm so grateful to my team, my pacemakers. That was a wonderful job. It was not easy, but thank you for, coming out and help me to achieve, what many people think it's impossible, but I think we have proved them wrong that it's possible. So we keep on moving.
I think I can say for everyone in this stadium tonight and everyone watching that you are an absolute inspiration. Thank you so much, Faith. Please, everyone give it up for Faith. What an incredible feat. Incredible. You have absolutely inspired all of us. You've inspired a new generation. Thank you so much to everyone. Let's give it up one more time for Faith. She absolutely, yes, absolutely. Thank you. Congratulations, please.
And you can hear the chants for Faith. I mean, Diljeet, this is the kind of thing that you can pack in an extra bag, bring back to your team, your roster, and say, dare to try.
Dare to try. This moment reminds me of the picture she took when she broke the world record, when all of the women in that race circled her and took a picture to celebrate with her. And I love that they're recreating that moment right there. So much to be excited about for women in sport.
Well, and this was all about creating inspiration, right, through innovation. And this isn't just about challenging the best runners in the world to be at their best. If you have a body, you're an athlete. You should be out there trying to be your best. And if you're not inspired by Faith Kipyegon to go out and put one foot in the front of another, I've lost all hope as a play-by-play guy.
We are all inspired. We are all inspired. She's taking her celebration lap, her lap of honor right now. You can see all these fans that were excited to witness her being the fastest woman to run the mile.
Yep, the clock didn't say 3:59, but what it does say is that the dream is closer than it's ever been because of her. Saved a second off her own record, a performance of staggering courage, precision, and of course, just absolute talent. Faith Kipyegon came to Paris tonight to touch the edge of what we thought was humanly possible. And while the clock may not say 3:59, this is still, and I say this with having seen a lot of things in this sport over the years, one of the most remarkable miles I've ever witnessed, man or woman. She stepped onto this track tonight with the weight of history on her shoulder, and she didn't flinch from the first stride. She locked in, gave it her all. Pacing was bold, aggressive from the start. She was on pace for a while, and for 3.5 laps, she was right on the edge of it, and you could feel the belief not only in the group that surrounded her, but also the fans in the stadium. And let's not forget, her team, led by her coach, Patrick Sang, and the cutting-edge technology by Nike, every detail was engineered to give her this shot. She may have not broken the 4-minute mile barrier, but she did absolutely break ground. A new personal best, a run that redefines the standard, and a message sent not just to middle distance running, but to sport as a whole. One day, the 4-minute mile barrier will be broken by a woman. It takes real courage to take on a challenge like this in front of the world. No record attempt, no medals on the line, just belief. And she's being cradled by this crowd as she comes into the main stage straight away. That's what Faith brought to the line tonight, and that belief will ripple far beyond this stadium. You know, history isn't always made in a single moment. Sometimes it's built stride by stride, and Faith Kipyegon has just paved a new path. An Olympic champion, a world record holder, a fan favorite, and now the trailblazer who showed the world how close we really are. The 4-minute mile barrier remains, but tonight Faith proved it's not untouchable.
Guys, I was pulling it together until she stopped right in front of the stage here and said hello to those children. It's just another stark reminder of the generations that she is inspiring, the people she is motivating, and beyond that, the bar that she is celebrating and setting for this sport. And Paul said it, I mean, history isn't always made in a single moment. It is built stride by stride, and Faith has taken us so close to this barrier being shattered. An absolute honor to witness this tonight here in the studio. We were losing it on the edge of our seats. Actually, not even in our seats at that point. I couldn't breathe. This are the live pictures of us. I thought I was going to jump off the stage. Carl's like, in it, recording. Proud unk up here, okay? Keely and I just trying to keep it together and not jump off. I mean, to have this perspective as well, guys, what a privilege it is for us to be able to witness this from these seats so close to it and know what has gotten there. Carl, we just watched an athlete